Do what fulfills you. Be the unexpected like me. Do the unexpected for the benefit of others. Live the unexpected for your own happiness.
Plano ISD State of the District 2019.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight to learn more about the great things happening for students in Plano ISD. You just saw our opening video, 2-minute snapshot of who we are, and if that impressed you, get excited. We've got 58 more exciting minutes to go. My name is Sarah Bonser, and I'm the proud superintendent of the Plano Independent School District.
And I'm Missy Bender, president of the Plano ISD Board of Trustees. Welcome to Plano ISD's first ever State of the District address. I can gladly say that the State of the District is outstanding. As a proud Plano ISD parent and alum of the first graduating class of Plano East Senior High School, I am thrilled to see such a wide representation of Plano ISD stakeholders here with us tonight. Welcome to our parents, students, staff, and community members, government and elected officials, our local police and fire departments, higher education partners, our local chambers of commerce, business leaders, hospital administrators, community organizations, PTA representatives, and Plano ISD Education Foundation partners. If you represent one or more of these groups, which is probably everyone in the room, would you please stand so that we can applaud your partnership? So thank you for being here tonight. We are ever grateful for your commitment to ensure that our community is served by a thriving and successful public education system. We have some exciting things to share with you this evening, from highlights about the current school year to important details about the work that we have been doing as a community toward our newly envisioned strategic plan. Throughout this evening's presentation, you will hear from my fellow trustees, but I want to just pause a minute to thank them for the invaluable time that they give in service to Plano ISD students and introduce them to you. So, colleagues, as I call your name, would you please stand? And we will start with the Vice President of the Board, Dr. Yoram Solomon. Secretary Nancy Humphrey. Trustee Jerry Chambers. Trustee Angela Powell, and Trustee Tammy Richards. Trustee David Stahl was unable to attend this evening, and he sends his regrets. It has been a true pleasure serving with each of you and serving on this board for the past 13 years. I know how much time and dedication that it takes to do this job, and on behalf of the community, I thank each of you.
We have a legacy of excellence in Plano ISD with high aspirations for our students and staff from pre-K through graduation and beyond. To continue that legacy, we felt the need to reimagine the district's strategies and goals. And through an engaging strategic planning process, we invited stakeholders to join with us in reimagining the vision and mission of the Plano Independent School District. Through that in-depth self-examination process, a new vision and mission have been created. Based on the foundation of strong beliefs, the beliefs you see on the screen right now, a new vision has emerged that I am proud to share with you. Committed to excellence, dedicated to caring, powered by learning, Plano ISD proud. And speaking of Plano ISD proud, I am very proud to share with you that it was our students who participated on the Strategic Planning Committee who were the architects of our new mission statement. Our Plano ISD learning community will educate, inspire, and empower every student to activate their unique potential in a dynamic world, and that is a mission worth applauding. Well, there you go. To support this mission and vision, our strategic planning committee, comprised of a diverse representative group of stakeholders, created 5 strategic pillars, which we are excited to introduce to you throughout this evening's presentation. These pillars support the district's promise to prepare our students to be college-ready, career-ready, and life-ready. Starting with our first pillar, learning and teaching, let's hear from School Board Secretary Nancy Humphrey.
Pillar 1, Learning and Teaching.
In Plano ISD, our goal is that all students have access to a culture of high expectations coupled with an engaging, innovative, personalized, and supportive learning environment. Plano ISD empowers educators to design learning experiences that meet the individual needs of each student. We equip our educators to continually assess learning using a variety of methods to determine next steps in the learning progression.
Plano ISD educators empower students to reach their full potential, preparing graduates to succeed in a competitive and global society. Students consistently achieve the highest standards of educational excellence, with college entrance exam scores exceeding state and national averages. Plano ISD gives students a competitive edge for college admission and postgraduate success. With a mission to educate, inspire, and empower every student to achieve their unique potential, Plano ISD offers students various choices in what and how they learn. Plano ISD's youngest learners are getting kindergarten ready through a number of early childhood offerings. As learners grow in Plano ISD, so do their academic options. Whether their post-secondary destination is college or career, Plano ISD students have a number of choices available to them. From obtaining college credit through advanced placement, dual credit, or international baccalaureate courses, to preparing for the workforce through a comprehensive career education program, students in Plano can always find their own path to graduation. The Academy programs of Plano offer additional choices for elementary and high school students at Huffman Elementary International Baccalaureate Primary Years Program, the IB World School at Plano East, Plano ISD Academy High School, and Plano ISD Health Sciences Academy. The district's core academic curriculum is strengthened by a full complement of award-winning fine arts and athletics programs, as well as curricular and non-curricular clubs.
Everybody's really nice and just everybody comes together and we're all good friends, like a family.
I want to be a game designer and make buildings.
My dream is to be a principal. I love school because it's my favorite place to learn.
I love school because school is a place where we learn and it's a social place, so we're not alone.
What I want to be when I grow up is a scientist.
Once I become an engineer and I earn my money to take care of my family.
My dream is to train people to be better and to have stamina so they can keep going and accomplish anything they want to be or do.
My name is Rita Malhotra and I'm a graduating senior at Plano Isd Senior High School, and I am the Student Congress President. And as Student Congress President, I've had so many opportunities to not only listen to the feedback of different students, and it's just been such a great experience to help shape my student congress and the future student leaders that I want to put in Plano West and empower them. The way they teach into an elementary school, how to make friends, how to communicate effectively. In middle school, when they upgrade that and be like, here's how you professionally write an email. You don't put like and all these sort of, filler words. And just professionalism, ethics and morals, being what's right, what's wrong, how you act with people. They've really taught me how to be the person I want to be and how I want to be treated by others. All these skills that some schools they tend to skimp on because they're all about the academics, but PISD I feel like it's all about the whole person really, and I think it is really true.
Hearing from our students provides real clarity toward this strategic planning work. Sarah, can you talk about how Plano ISD plans to ensure that all students are included in this pillar of learning and teaching?
Absolutely. As principal at Williams High School, I spent a lot of time working on equity, and we saw that with the right support, students exceeded our expectations. We're taking the same approach district-wide. We've observed that there are seats in our highest level courses that are not being filled with every student who has the potential to succeed in those courses. This has led us to focus more on a commitment to equity, encouraging that every student who can take these higher level courses are in those seats. We do this by reaching out with information and resources for students and parents. I'm excited about connecting students to the right resources and the right support that enable them to reach their full potential.
Plano ISD students are achieving excellence at all grade levels. Starting at a very early age, students are realizing success as they develop their unique talents and interests. I'm excited to share the following highlights with you. In 2016, Plano ISD expanded its pre-K program to offer a free, full-day experience that has helped close achievement gaps for 1,200 early learners. The AVID program, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, it closes achievement gaps by preparing all students for college readiness and success. Plano ISD offers this opportunity starting in elementary school to students on 24 campuses. Students can then continue their AVID journey throughout their secondary career as well. The district always has a strong showing at science and engineering competitions, and this year was no different. Plano ISD students in grades 1 to 6 captured 53 out of the 105 awards at the Elementary Regional Science Fair. Plano ISD also has a strong music program that includes all 6th grade students participating in either band, orchestra, or choir. This year alone, of the 504 musicians that were selected for the 4 all-region middle school bands, 205, or 41% of those students, were from Plano ISD. The Advanced Placement Program in Plano ISD is one of the largest in the nation. 79% of AP exam scores at the senior high schools were 3 or higher, earning students college credit and exceeding the state average by 31%. By the way, the national average by 21%. For 2019, the district also has 22 U.S. Presidential Scholar candidates, 112 National Merit Scholarship Programs semifinalists, and 32 scholars named by College Board's National Hispanic Recognition Program. Not to mention SAT and ACT scores in Plano ISD exceed the state and national averages, and we have a graduation rate of 96%. As you can see, Plano ISD students are consistently setting the bar and surpassing it. This is partly due to the district's focus on educating the whole child.
Let's hear from Trustee Dr. Yoram Solomon as he speaks about our second pillar, Life Ready.
Pillar 2, Life Ready.
In order to be life ready, Plano ISD graduates must possess the skills and knowledge that enables them to be future-ready citizens and leaders in the global workforce. We integrate and purposely embed life readiness skills and standards alongside state standards. In an inclusive dialogue with our community, we are redefining student success to include college readiness, career readiness, and life readiness.
An important part of the transition from student to life-ready adult is social emotional learning, which Plano ISD has implemented at every campus. The district defines SEL as the educational process through which skills for life effectiveness are intentionally taught and modeled in a safe, supportive, and culturally responsive environment. For some students, transitioning beyond graduation continues right here in Plano ISD. More than 100 adult students with disabilities participate in life and workforce-ready education programs at Plano ISD's new Charmaine Solomon Adult Transition Center, which opened this school year. Another key to college and career success is leadership. and Plano ISD's Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, or JROTC, boast 3 award-winning battalions that emphasize leadership and character education. Plano ISD students are getting life-ready and workforce-ready through career and technical education courses. There are 12,915 students currently gaining experience across multiple disciplines, with 2,193 industry certifications earned last school year. Looking ahead, an exciting opportunity for Plano ISD students is the opening of the Collin Technical Campus in fall 2020. This program for 11th and 12th graders will feature dual credit courses based on workforce demands in the region.
I'm Neil Matkin. I have the privilege of serving as the district president for Collin College. Well, we have a fantastic relationship with Plano ISD. We're all about students and student success. The area is hungry for those graduates, so it's a great opportunity for students to get a certification and then turn right around and get fully employed, whatever other educational opportunities they want to pursue.
We're excited that this year's 9th graders will have the opportunity to attend the Collin College Technical Campus starting in the 2020 school year. They'll have the opportunity to study things such as building trades, information technology, and manufacturing.
We have a great partnership with our Health Science Academy. Over the last 4 years, enrollment's doubled, now to almost 1,700 students. It's just absolutely incredible, and it's a fantastic partnership that prepares students to enter the health science field in a very meaningful way.
We're lucky that in Plano ISD, we have extracurricular activities, such as robotics, that are open to students so they can start learning those future-ready skills now.
One of the things a lot of people miss is the benefit that we have in these partnerships is actually creating a college-going community. It means greater futures, it means more civic engagement. It's a high-speed pass to the future. And I wish that when I was in 10th grade and 11th grade and 12th grade growing up in West Orange, Texas, that these kind of options had been available. They just simply weren't at that time.
I want to take just a moment and recognize all of the students who joined us tonight. They are representing various Plano ISD programs. The desserts and floral arrangements that you enjoyed in the lobby were created by students from career and technical education courses, like the Plano East Culinary Art class and also the Plano West Floral Design class. You also enjoyed music from the Plano Senior High School Jazz Band and artwork from students all across the district. The student meet and greet also included students from our Health Sciences Academy and the Adult Transition Center. Additionally, JROTC students from Plano Senior High opened our program tonight. The solar car outside was built by students at Plano ISD Academy High School, as well as the robot that has joined us on stage. Thank you to all of our students and their teachers who donated their time and talents for our program this evening.
There you go. You've heard our students share their aspirations and have seen some of their accomplishments. None of these amazing programs are possible without our most valuable assets, our Plano ISD teachers and staff. We have an incredible team of dedicated and caring professionals who understand and believe in meeting the needs of all students. Let's hear from Trustee Angela Powell as she speaks about Pillar 3, talent acquisition, support, and growth.
Pillar 3, talent acquisition, support, and growth.
To ensure a high-quality school system, Plano ISD hires, trains, and retains the most effective and talented workforce. We continue to develop innovative recruitment and onboarding practices that reimagine roles and resources to meet our diverse district needs. Our culture empowers and supports the development of all employees through innovative thinking, individual learning pathways, collaborative experiences, and reflective practice. We are continuing our work on a multi-tier system of professional development, care and support that values, retains, and grows high-quality staff.
Plano ISD hires some of the best in the country, with nearly 4,000 teachers across its 72 schools. Every year, Plano ISD teachers are honored at the state and national levels for their exemplary, creative work in classrooms, music halls, and sports fields throughout the district. On average, Plano ISD teachers have more than 11 years of experience, and 35% of them hold a master's degree or higher.
I am Dr. Keyshawn Ireland. I am a 5th grade teacher here at Mitchell Elementary, and I am the Elementary Teacher of the Year for Plano ISD.
Michelle Johnson, 2018 Secondary Teacher of the Year, Plano ISD, Librarian at Rice Middle School.
So when I was thinking about school districts and where I wanted to go, I knew I wanted to come to Texas. And I didn't really have an exact place yet. And so when I was in undergrad, I came out here with a good friend, and I stayed with his auntie. We stayed here, and we were just kind of visiting out here. And she doesn't have any kids, and she's not in education or anything like that. And she was like, you need to come to Plano. If you want to grow, if you want to really become the professional you want to be, this is where you need to be.
After growing up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I knew the reputation of Plano ISD, and so when my husband and I moved back to Texas from Arizona, we purposely chose Plano to move and build our family in the city because of Plano ISD.
When I'm in a group or work with people, I have a tendency to lead the group or, speak out or different things like that, because I always want to start the group with positivity. And I've had so many opportunities to be in leadership positions, to go out to trainings and to lead a group in the training, to speak to the community, and that's within my passion. That's what I love to do.
I stayed in Plano ISD because I truly believe in Plano ISD. I also love the trust that we are given as professionals. Those are a couple of the reasons why I remain in Plano ISD and how they've allowed me to soar.
I went to my principal and I said, hey, I want to start a STEP club. It almost makes me cry because I would never have thought that they would take it this far.
The open access, all are welcome, unity and diversity, just so important. And that's why public education matters, because we don't refuse everyone. In fact, we celebrate everyone and work to build a family together.
This is a great district. This is an amazing district. And I can't say that enough.
Part of what retains Plano ISD employees in the district is a continued focus on professional learning for all employees. Through innovative learning opportunities, expanded access, and flexible options, faculty and staff have the resources they need to grow in their roles and prepare for the future. Plano ISD was recognized as a 2019 District of Excellence in Professional Learning by Learning Forward Texas for the work of the Professional Learning Commission. Teachers connect classroom to career-ready skills by participating in the Plano ISD Externship program presented in partnership with the Plano Mayor's Summer Internship program. This innovative thinking has paved the way for increased opportunities to learn in non-traditional ways. Professional learning extends to all employees, including staff members in facilities, food and nutritional services, transportation, and administration. As a learning organization, the district believes in investing in differentiated professional learning for each employee. Another focus of professional learning across all campuses and departments has been in the area of social and emotional learning, with a renewed awareness to employee well-being as a mechanism to support student success.
We truly have some of the brightest teachers in the field of education. And when you have the best teachers, honors will naturally come your way. We are proud to be named as the 2019 Best Place to Work in Plano by the Plano Star-Courier. We appreciate that recognition and know that the workplace is only as vibrant as the employees that create the work environment. So thank you to our staff who make Plano ISD a great place to work and a great place to grow as a professional. The success of these dedicated educators is my mission, and the mission of the Plano ISD administrative teams supporting our schools. This year, we launched an initiative called Mission Plano ISD to reinforce that message. So district staff and administrators put on their red t-shirts and were assigned to campuses where they volunteered tirelessly throughout this entire school year in whatever capacity the campus needed, from hanging pictures on the walls, to organizing files, to unpacking boxes, manning open houses, events, and holiday celebrations. Through this effort, our campuses were further assured that their success is our mission. It takes teamwork to build great schools, and our community members are a very important part of that team. Participating in the strategic planning process with highly engaged stakeholders who clearly care deeply about the success of Plano ISD provided me with a renewed outlook on the importance of community engagement in our school district. To learn more about our pillar addressing community connections, or as we call it, the culture of community, take a look at this next video featuring Trustee Jerry Chambers.
Pillar 4, Culture of Community.
Plano ISD embraces the diverse community in which we live and work, and will continue to foster partnerships that are beneficial to the education of our students and meet the needs of our families. We identify and engage stakeholders to foster meaningful, committed relationships that embrace the community as partners in student success and develop and nurture a culture of empathy, caring, and advocacy for our diverse learning community where all individuals feel connected.
Plano ISD is opening its doors to the community and inviting community members to open their hearts to students. No matter where or how you connect with Plano ISD, there is an engagement opportunity waiting for you. The quality of life in any community is inextricably linked to the quality of education available. It takes true teamwork to provide the excellent education that students deserve and the community has grown to expect. Engagement extends to all reaches of the community through partnerships with local businesses and city government, collaborations through the Plano ISD Education Foundation, working with local law enforcement regarding school safety initiatives, volunteers of all ages, and the dedicated members of Plano ISD's PTAs, 9 of which have been named National PTA Schools of Excellence. Strong support by the community for bond programs has allowed Plano ISD to maintain schools and maintain safety as a priority. With money from the 2016 bond election, Plano ISD has been able to upgrade cameras and fire alarms district-wide. Bond dollars are also making it possible to realize several upgrades at the senior high campuses, including installing public address systems and upgrading access controls. Automated door locks ensure that only a few monitored doors are accessible during non-passing periods. Additionally, each senior high school now has marked patrol vehicles and campus safety monitors. The extension of the School Resource Officer program is another important community collaboration that is making Plano ISD schools a safer place to learn and work. Another important community connection is the Plano Mayor's Summer Internship program, which has provided more than 450 high school students with valuable on-the-job experiences since 2014. Students benefit from the synergy and connections that Plano ISD builds and nurtures among schools, families, nonprofits, government agencies, and the community.
So PTA just naturally involves our community. It's parents, teachers, and then we use the A as all of us. We are there to build relationships with our community and bridge gaps between our parents and our teachers and the rest of our community and our schools. We want people to know how great our schools are, so we invite them to come in as volunteers and to build that strength and to show how people outside of the kids' parents can get involved in their lives and continue to focus on that throughout their school career.
As the video stated, we are opening our doors to you so that you can open your hearts to our students. The welcome mat has been rolled out, and we invite you to come on in. Whether you want to get involved as a volunteer or a community partner, provide input and feedback, via community survey, or simply want to connect to resources and information via our website or mobile app, we welcome you.
When I think about all that is available to our students simply because of where we are, I can fully appreciate the real estate expression, location, location, location. But I'm not just talking about real estate. I'm talking about our proximity to wonderful institutions like SMU, my alma mater, UTD, and Collin College, as well as first-rate hospital systems, Fortune 500 companies, and municipalities who are amazing resources for our students. Whether we're focused on keeping them safe and healthy, offering workforce development opportunities, or providing other community services and amenities. As much as our community benefits from having an excellent public school system, our school district benefits from being part of a thriving, stellar, and caring community. Our community also plays a vital role when it comes to strategically managing our resources. Let's hear from Trustee Tammy Richards as she introduces Pillar 5.
Pillar 5, Strategic Resource Management.
There is a saying that applies to businesses and nonprofits of all types. Your budget determines your priorities. As good stewards, we strategically and equitably manage our resources to meet identified student needs and align resource allocation with district goals. We increase investment in our learning community through advocacy, partnerships, and increased enrollment. We also design and manage a system that allocates resources in alignment with our district's strategic objectives.
An important key to the success of Plano ISD students is that they, along with district staff, have access to appropriate resources, allowing them to achieve their aspirations at the highest level. Through thoughtful planning and diligent fiscal accountability, the district is able to provide equitable resources to each campus. Last year, the Education Foundation's Grants to Educators program, powered by Capital One, awarded 122 grants for innovative instructional programs for a grand total of $125,000. These grants allowed teachers to enrich their classrooms with unique learning opportunities for students. Support from the business community helps ensure the district can fund strong programming that leads to high-quality education and provide resources that give Plano ISD students opportunities to gain real-world experience. Another collaboration with the business community is the Education Foundation's Core Store, which equips teachers with donated classroom resources, providing the opportunity for every Plano ISD student to have the supplies required for success in school.
My name is Monica Shortino. I'm the Director of Social Innovation, overseeing all of our corporate philanthropy and volunteerism.
My name is Jennifer Jameson, and I am the Plano ISD Education Foundation Board President.
Capital One's been a proud partner with Plano ISD for more than a decade. Our associates love to be in the schools here in Plano.
Our role as a nonprofit is to step in and raise private funds to help fund programs and services that the district doesn't have tax dollars to cover and are priorities of the district.
Capital One was proud to partner over the last few years with the Grants to Educators program. As part of our culture here at Capital One, innovation and forward-leaning is such a critical piece. So to see that happening in the classroom, for our teachers to lean in and think about new, innovative ways to teach in the classroom was a perfect partnership.
We work with our community stakeholders to rally the troops, to help volunteer for various projects. Everything that we raise through the foundation stays here in Plano ISD.
And that's part of why we're so excited to invest in our local community, because to grow talent right here in our backyard is a great way to grow the talent here at Capital One.
I'm very committed to this community, and it's so exciting when we pull together to raise funds and to raise awareness and bring the message of what the district is trying to do for each and every child. And we could not do the work that we do without the support of our wonderful community.
Our community partners are an important part of strategically managing district resources. Their support has helped students reach their highest potential and in many cases changes their lives. These leaders know that assisting students today enriches the workforce of tomorrow.
Plano ISD continues the commitment to providing transparent financial information that is easily accessible, clear, and meaningful to our community, balancing the needs of our students and staff, while keeping a focus on fiscal responsibility is always top of mind when making district budget decisions. Nothing demonstrates this better than the districts receiving a Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting 35 years in a row, along with attaining the highest standalone credit ratings carried by any Texas school district, and there are over 1,000 of those. Keeping student instruction our #1 expenditure, Plano ISD prioritizes district funds for student success. 65% of the district's budget is spent in support of instruction, versus the state average of 60%. The district also focuses funds on attracting and retaining top talent by working to keep salaries competitive for our teachers. As we near the end of our program this evening, we want to shift our focus to this year's legislative efforts. This legislative session, our board and district have focused our advocacy efforts toward two major issues: school finance reform and property tax relief. And in the state of Texas, these two things are inseparable. Let's now hear from Trustee David Stahl as he discusses this current legislative session.
As a Plano ISD trustee, I'm proud to lend my voice to public school advocacy on behalf of our district and on behalf of school children across the state of Texas. Serving on the board's legislative subcommittee, I've been able to help develop the district's legislative priorities and be a part of an inclusive, collaborative conversation among trustees, district administrators, and peer districts regarding commonly held issues. Entering into this legislative session, our biggest concern was school finance. Whether through advocacy with our elected representatives or through a statewide grassroots effort called Taxparency, which our board helped initiate during the last legislative session, we have been committed to providing our stakeholders with transparency into how their property tax dollars are being spent and raise awareness to the public school funding crisis. Plano ISD is a recapture or Robin Hood school district and has been for a long time. Our recapture payments have increased so exponentially in recent years, our students and our teachers are feeling its effects. We knew if the state did not add new money into the school financing formula, our schools, students, and future workforce would be adversely impacted. This session, our board prioritized comprehensive school finance reform as well as property tax relief, and I feel our hard work is definitely yielding results. House Bill 3, dubbed the Texas Plan for Transformational School Finance Reform, is a big step in the right direction for Texas public schools and the students we serve. As we continue to push for the bill's successful passage, we're grateful for the excellent rapport we have with our delegation and our leaders in Austin. This year's session has shown that teamwork and collaboration among school districts, the business community, our citizens, and our legislatures can go a long way.
As the legislative session continues, it is important for all of our voices to be heard on behalf of Plano ISD students. I'd like to thank our board, other district leaders, and our community who have put so much effort forward. To remind us of why we do what we do, and to reiterate our mission to educate, inspire, and empower every student to activate their unique potential in a dynamic world, in the words of our students, we have one more video to share with you. I believe these students' stories embody everything that we hope to see in a graduate from Plano ISD.
I was always scared about science fair projects and how I wouldn't be good enough to do it, but because my teacher recommended me, I guess I'd give it a try, and I found out it was way better than I thought. It's really fun. I have 21 birds, and I'm a bird lover. My science fair project is called Bundles of Energy. What I did is I tested toy attributes on budgies. Budgie is the smallest bird in the parrot family. Many toys are not healthy for them, and so I decided to try out toys that could keep birds happy, active, and healthy. and I had 20 different birds, and I separated them into 5 different cages. I went to district. After district, I went to regionals, and I went to state. Yeah, I was very nervous. I was not expecting it, but I mean, it was fun, and I made a lot of new friends. It was a great experience. AVID, it's a class that will help you in the future with college and prepare you for college. I chose it because most of my teachers were noticing that I wasn't very organized. AVID has helped me stay organized and speak up for myself, I guess I could say. Helped me a lot with time management and multitasking. I will definitely do it next year again.
The family of a North Texas woman is thankful for 2 volleyball players who knew exactly what to do to help save her life.
Yeah, she collapsed and ended up unconscious in a Plano parking lot.
I thought that maybe she got hit by a car because there were some cars all stopped around her. Upon closer inspection, realized she probably had a heart attack.
At first I thought she had tripped on something, and then her friends started yelling for help, banging on the window of a car by, and that's when I knew that she didn't really trip, that there was something really wrong.
Everybody was like freaking out, and then I saw Riley come run and get Coke.
Christy started running towards them.
I'm always with her, so I just thought, you know, it was natural.
She had no pulse, so at that point I started the CPR.
The girls ran inside the gym, calling for a trainer to open this box. Once they got the AED, they started running.
It was like slow motion, and I felt like I wasn't going fast enough.
We then put the AED machine on her and was able to shock her.
It was scary, but you gotta stay calm in those situations.
We were so focused on doing what we could to help her. Our parents always taught us that if you can help in any situation, do it and put others first. I think that's something Christy and I have always gone by. At the time this all was happening, Riley and I were actually taking the CPR test in that class, and the day it actually happened, Riley was scheduled for her CPR test. Yeah, so kind of all fell in a weird timing, but when we were out there helping her, it all worked out for the best.
Very, very appreciative of this whole team of people, and I've given many years, I think going on 14, as a volunteer for PISD. Our kids have one's already graduated out, one's still in. PISD is giving back just as I've given back to PISD, so I'm very grateful. Very, very appreciative of this whole team of people.
It wasn't reading or writing that I disliked. I actually really enjoyed reading. It was the fact that everyone seemed to be better at it than me. It would take me twice as long as everyone else. When I continued to struggle, my dad took me to a specialist and confirmed that I wasn't just a slow learner. I had dyslexia. This diagnosis is one of the most influential factors that sculpted my relationship with reading and writing. My diagnosis did not give me answers or some magic power that made me normal. It gave me a fear that if I read out loud and messed up, my classmates might find out. But once I started the Herman program at Bogus Elementary, a 3-year program for elementary kids with dyslexia, I started to understand what my dyslexia was, how it affected me, and that even with my dyslexia, I am still just as capable of reading and writing. I finally came to a point where I realized I spent too much time worrying what other people in school thought, that it completely dictated my feelings towards writing and twisted them into a feeling of hatred. If I just got out of my head and stopped caring what people thought and being so scared to make a mistake, it would completely change my view on writing. Life is just too short to not spend it doing the things you love.
I am thankful for the school and thankful for all of the effort they put for us to go on to next levels for science fair. I'm very thankful for that.
We just didn't think about whether we should or shouldn't help. It's go and do what you can.
Whatever your outlet is, whatever you're passionate about, we have something here for that, and we have a place for everybody, so that's really cool growing up in Plano ISD. Life is just too short to spend it not doing the things you love.
Committed to excellence.
Dedicated to caring.
Powered by learning.
Plano ISD proud.
Plano ISD proud.
We are Plano ISD proud.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know about you, but that makes me really Plano ISD proud. On behalf of Plano ISD, thank you for being here with us this evening. It's been an honor to share these highlights of our district and the talents of our students with you. We hope that sharing our vision, mission, and strategic plan inspires you to help us as we educate, inspire, and empower the next generation of Plano ISD alumni.
We cannot do this work alone. I want to thank the Plano ISD Communications Department for coordinating the event tonight. They have put in a lot of time and hard work to make this wonderful event happen. I want to thank everyone here for your faithful and generous support to Plano ISD. Together, we are Plano ISD proud. Good night and travel safe. There you go. There we go. Okay. That's all, folks.